Do y'all see that? No, not my dog. That. Alright, bro, I get it, bro.
That's dirty China. Don't ask me like 2 things about that.
You said what about my dog?
I really don't need nothing else if I got my drugs. I love my rocks. I spend so much time alone all by myself. I don't want you around me. I bought a Rolls Royce truck. I don't give a fuck if you hate me, if you love me.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video of my reaction series, and today we are reacting to the craziest police chase getaways, and we finna see if they was able to get away or if they wasn't able to get away. I don't know. We gonna see. It's gonna be interesting. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. Is it crazy to say that I actually want to see somebody get away?
These
oh no, we finna see
are the
those
craziest police chases of all time. But as the video goes on, the chases get crazier and crazier. And first, one man did something so stupid, it got his ass arrested. And it was all because of a mix-up.
Hey, Mr. Roberts. Yes, sir. Come back here with me for a second.
And immediately after that, he did this.
Oh, he get gone.
Why is he running? He doesn't even have a warrant.
You talking about what?
Hey, Curtis! Or, what's his name again? Roberts, you're
Robert, he
good,
called him
bud.
Curtis.
No warrant, Roberts! Oh, jeez.
What is he doing?
You know what I was going to do?
I'm good.
I was going to have you drive her car.
Now he just ruined his chances of being free. He didn't even have a warrant and he dry fled. Like, what are you doing? Man, I'm good, officer. I'm good, officer. You got me. You got me, officer. Whole time he ain't even have a warrant. He tripping.
You got a valid license, bro.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Now you're going to jail for fleeing.
Please, man, come on.
Don't you please me, bro.
Damn! Being that stupid should be illegal. Someone arrest this man. While we're at it, arrest this phony. Because somehow he convinced the entire police department he was paralyzed. And just as he was being wheeled into the courthouse to be tried for drug trafficking, he,
Psych!
Oh, get gone. Oh my God. Hush, get gone.
Damn, bro really did them dirty.
Why he almost pulled that freaking plan off though? How'd that almost work? They actually thought bro was paralyzed or what? Like how do you do that?
Still wouldn't have it as bad as this cop. Because when he attempted to pull over a stolen truck, he had no idea what he was getting himself into.
What the fuck? What in the world?
Damn.
Hold on, let me count. This is a truck of Mexicans. Let me count in Spanish real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What comes after 7? 8. I don't know. Hector. Go, Hector. Go. Get out the car. I'm trying, Jose. I'm trying. Hector. Hurry up, Hector. Seriously, though, how do you fit this much people into one truck? Y'all ever seen them like them little clown, them little circuses or carnivals, whatever you want to call them, and all the clowns fit into one car and then they all get out? It'd be like 20 clowns coming out of one small little car. You ever seen that? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. This is what this look like.
That's 20 more people than I was expecting. But no cop could have ever expected
that's
this.
Crazy. I don't know how you fit that much people in there.
Yeah, bro literally bailed out of a high-speed chase and somehow came out looking like the victim. What a demon. But police chases are full of demons. Because this man right here got pitted off the road. And when he realized there was nowhere left to run, he decided to breakdance?
What? Is he Fortnite dancing?
Suspect doing some breakdancing.
Why he hitting that though? He hitting that jump.
Middle of the roadway, and he is definitely playing games with officers now, putting on quite a show.
Yeah.
What?
The cop told him to get down,
Nah,
and he did.
That, though.
Man, this guy was just dumb. But our next suspect was in a hurry, because this dude was going 63 miles per hour on an e-scooter. That's more than 4 times the legal speed limit. And, well, he figured this might be his best shot at making it on time. He was wrong.
And why was he in so much of a hurry? But he's going nowhere now.
Jesus! Because not only did he end up losing his
lost
job
your
as
job,
mechanic,
man.
but he tested positive for meth and spent a month in jail.
And you
I
fool off
mean,
meth?
they even
Yeah.
accused him of not being subscribed to the channel. Yeah. That guy was down bad. But there's one suspect that was down even worse. Because after stealing a car and driving recklessly down the
he was
freeway,
full
this
off
man
that
really
meth.
thought ditching the vehicle and making a run for it
Okay,
was a
go on.
smart
Good.
move, only to hide in the stupidest place possible.
Do it, stop. Oh, come on, guys, he's right
They don't
there.
see him?
The officer's running right by him.
They don't see him?
They're going right by him.
They on the radio.
Behind the blue car. Blue car. Behind the blue car. Repeat, officers. Behind the blue car. Behind the... Can y'all not hear me? Can y'all not hear me? Pick up. Behind the blue car.
The stupid as a bitch. They running past him and shit. And he big as hell too. So I don't know how y'all don't see him behind that car. Man, I hate helicopters. Why helicopters got to be a part of police chases, man? So many people would have got away if it wasn't for the helicopters.
I'm sorry, Angie, our
I swear the
pilot today
helicopters
talking
be
on O2,
sailing.
trying to tell the officers that this suspect is right there. Oh my goodness, I just feel so bad for those officers making their way back now.
What the hell? That's got to be the crappiest game of hide and seek I've ever seen. Man,
he was playing
the
hide and seek
helicopter
RL
overhead,
for
you'd think
real.
criminals would be more careful, but instead, we got people like our next criminal. The man was trying his best to get caught. This is 40-year-old Dominic Desir, who led police on a wild chase through LA, all while rocking a Joker mask and waving a chainsaw from the roof. And when
What?
the cops finally catch up to him at Venice Beach, he starts
Why he got a
running around
green
the
wig on?
boardwalk, burying strangers in the sand and giving out high fives.
Another day in California, Venice Beach, man.
And look, wanting to get caught is one level of crazy, but it gets way more twisted than that. Because Wilfredo Garcia Jr. loved live streaming so much, it
Bro is
sent him
on
to
live
jail.
on a
Say
chase.
fugitive's post on social media led
Oh,
them
nah.
right to him.
Talking about where they going.
Officers say that Instagram video is the reason they caught up with him.
Yeah, this guy's just exposed himself for clout. And just 9 days
Stupid.
later, the
Went
cops
on
caught
live
up with
and
him
got
and
caught.
arrested his ass, charging him with reckless driving and fleeing and eluding the police. Man, you messed up big time, Will. But there are a lot more crazy police chases coming up. Like this man that stole a tank and tortured an
tank?
entire city. The most insane police escape in history. Or this homeless man
bro
who
stole a
hijacked
tank?
2 police cars in 30 minutes. And we'll get to all that and much more. But first, we gotta talk about the time one guy attempted to lose his wanted level in real life. Because after stealing a car and flooring it down the highway, his getaway had gassed out.
And he is opening the door. And now he is pushing the car,
Pushing the
maybe
car
to
to the
neutral.
top?
He looks like he's waving for assistance here. Okay, and now you have some construction worker on the 10 helping. So this is...
He's getting help.
Like I said,
mid-push
each and every chase is
by
different.
somebody.
And when he finally ran out of options, the dude made his worst decision yet.
This is a 7-Eleven parking lot. Maybe he's going to go into the 7-Eleven, and he is. A very bizarre end to a police chase there. Oh, he has left, and now he is running yet again. And so, looks like he maybe took some hydration with him from the 7-Eleven as he mounts this police chase there on foot.
What the hell? This man went through all that to
What?
buy himself some prime?
He went in there to
wanted
buy a
get
drink.
arrested.
Bro was
Jesus.
probably
Bro's off his
dehydrated like a
meds.
mug. He
Do you
needed
think that was a
something to
product
drink.
placement? But hey, going too far is just what
He
old
was probably thirsty as a bitch. He needed something to drink like a mug.
heads do. Because this guy led the police on the weirdest chase in history in a stolen golf cart.
Shirtless, shoeless, with a dog on his lap, led police on a chase winding through valley streets and sometimes on sidewalks, topping out at about 19 miles an hour. At one point, officers attempted to lay down a spike strip, but he avoided it and was able to putter off.
But eventually, his getaway was
He
way over
juked him
par.
in a
Because by
golf
the end of the
cart.
night, he was arrested with a dog dodging all charges.
Don't drink. Don't do drugs. Be a better person.
You should be telling yourself that. When is people gonna start using their own words of encouragement? Like,
This grown-ass man just say that after leading a police chase with a dog on his lap in a golf cart? Is
For
that
real.
what just happened?
Leave the dog.
All right, let's just move on. But look, he knew exactly what he was getting himself into, all right? Not all criminals can say the same, like these guys.
At first, the men tried to make a fast getaway, but then they slowed down and savored their moment in the spotlight.
Whoa! You know, I don't know if this guy is showboating or what he's trying to do
popping
right there.
wheelies.
Yeah, Back in 2016, Los Angeles police got a tip about 2 burglars driving recklessly down Hollywood Boulevard in a stolen convertible, which is crazy in itself. But the craziest part is, they weren't even trying to escape, because they were hitting up busy streets, beefing with TMZ tour buses. Hell, they were even doing donuts and waving at people. But eventually, their joyride lost all the joy. Because after a tire blew, they had no choice but to pull over. And that's where things got weird.
There we go. Driver's out of the car, on the phone, just kind of walking around. This is where it's coming to an end. He's just kind of doing some handshakes out here. Some selfies being taken there. You can't miss that opportunity.
Well, hey, I guess that's one way to go to jail. But what I'll never understand is this next woman. Because she did something so disrespectful, it had cops from 3 different counties coming after her. See, back in 2009, officers responded to a call about a domestic disturbance at 6 a.m. And when they finally showed up, instead of her acting like a normal person and, getting out of the car, she decided to ram her car into the police 3 times. So immediately after that, the chase was on.
She's doing this in a slug bug. She doing this in a box car, a slug bug, whatever you call this little ass car. She working them in it. She putting in real work.
Now this is not good. She's going to come right towards officers. Right there, look at this, threads the needle.
Little Miss Mayhem even serves the cops some donuts.
Who's chasing who?
It's almost like who's pursuing who here. She is most definitely playing a game of cat and mouse.
And if that wasn't enough, she was hitting speeds of over 100, going the wrong way down the highways, and waving at news choppers. And look, doing donuts around the cops is really disrespectful. But riding a horse down a highway? That's a whole nother level. See, this is Adam Hollingsworth, aka the Dreadhead Cowboy. And let's just say, he's a bit of a character. Yeah, because when he wanted to raise awareness for a kids' safety movement, he decided the best way to do it was to cause absolute chaos during rush hour.
State police say the Dreadhead Cowboy met with Chicago police and state police in early September to get approval to do this. That request was denied, and today, he did it anyway.
Bro really said permission denied, challenge accepted. And in 2020, Adam get it up big time, riding down the Dan Wright Expressway and yelling,
Kids lives matter, y'all.
And this pissed off the state and animal welfare so much that he faced 6 charges, was sentenced to a year in jail, and lost custody of the horse. Damn, this dude horsed around and found out. But I can't say the same for this man, because he thought he could outrun the police and a damn 70-foot mobile home. Yeah, this dude is a menace to society, because it turns out in 2023, Robert McKenzie was on his way home on Thanksgiving when he sideswiped a white pickup truck, but instead of pulling over, he hit the gas and took off. And this lasted for 35 miles. That's not just nuts, that's next level. I mean, we're talking a 40,000-pound motorhome here. Eventually, though, Robert's luck finally ran out, because after driving into a ditch with nowhere to go, the cops arrested Robert and his wife. And that's where he pulled off his second crash out.
Dang, the wife get arrested too?
I've been behind you for a long time. It's a 40,000-pound mobile home.
35 miles? Damn! Robert went the distance! But this next chase went airborne, because this man literally clowned the cops in the craziest way possible. Yeah! See, in 2004, Colin Morrison did something that no stuntman had ever done before. Launching himself off a 136-foot jump over live train tracks. But that jump didn't end the story. It started a problem. Because after that, stuntmen everywhere tried to recreate it. And by 2017, one biker nearly even died. So to prevent anyone from following the same fate, authorities stepped in and made it illegal. Yeah, to the point where anyone who tried it again would get arrested. But 2 months later, Colby Raha decided to do it anyway. So he hired a camera crew, headed to the tracks, and right as the cops tried to close him in, he did this. Damn, this man's got the clutch gene. That's crazy. But I can't say the same for this Florida man, because he finessed the cops so hard, he almost got the entire department fired. Yeah, see, what started out as a mental distress call turned into a real-life case of GTA. I mean, the dude straight up stole a police cruiser from a parking lot and led the cops on a multi-county chase. But it gets even crazier than that, because after they pitted him off the road the first time, he just hopped out and stole another police cruiser like it was nothing.
That suspect was able to get away the second time because the door of the cruiser was unlocked with the keys inside.
He was on the police microphone screaming.
into it. And when we pulled him out of the car to handcuff him, he still had the microphone in and was screaming
in the mic. I got the car.
Security.
Yeah, that actually happened. And when I was researching the guy, I found out that he believed he had permission to steal the cars through mental telepathy. He hadn't slept in nearly 24 hours and had dabbled in the Heisenberg special, if you know what I mean, earlier that day.
Say CIA, DEA, Harvard, Paul, Will, Vicky, Court.
Crackhead,
I hear you,
on
man,
that stuff.
but don't get it twisted. Because sometimes criminals flex a little too hard and they end up losing everything.
But what made this different was what the suspected perps were throwing out the window, fistfuls of apparently stolen dollars.
Yeah. See, after hitting up a Bank of America in Santa Clarita and running off
He
with
was
40
throwing
racks,
money out the car.
these guys decided to make
He
their
was feeding
getaway
the streets,
a giveaway.
literally.
Bundles of cash thrown from the back seat as the car raced through town. People
On everything I love, we are all going to pick up that money. Like everybody over here, yeah, this probably me right here. This probably my partner, my other partner. We all getting the money, I swear, on everything we love, on everybody's life. Stolen or not, we all collecting the bread.
rushed into the streets to scoop up the money. Look at that again. They're throwing money out the window. What is this? Robin Hood?
Nah, man. That's Robin from the Hood. And this went viral for all the wrong reasons. Because while they were circling around town making it rain, hundreds of bystanders started flooding the streets. Yeah, those people were trying to grab some liquid assets for themselves. That's illegal. But eventually, it rained a little too hard. Because by the end of it, they were broke and slapped with a first-degree robbery charge. Damn, that's a fat L. But Ernest Wilson took an even fatter L. Because he was hard for some timber and ended up getting burned. See, Ernest was down on his luck. He'd lost his job, was homeless, and had been diagnosed with a serious illness. The man was down bad. But that's when it all clicked.
The drama begins when Ernest Wilson, an unemployed truck driver with a criminal record, spots this 18-wheeler loaded with lumber outside a KFC.
I was homeless and had nowhere to go and couldn't get any help. Thought I could get this truck and go sell the lumber and get me some money.
So for 90 minutes, the guy was tearing through Dallas in an 18-wheeler, waving and honking like he was leading a parade. Hell, he even got high fives from people cheering him on.
Oh, that one guy, he just gave him a high five.
But midway through the pursuit, his plan went up in flames. Meaning now, not only was there a maniac on the loose, but a literal fireball was tearing through the streets of Dallas. And that's when Bernie completely went off the rails.
We had a man who was totally out of control, didn't care what he was doing or who he hurt. We had to stop it.
Cops move in to shoot out his tires, but there's a problem.
Two of the wheels had already blown out and caused the fire.
On fire.
This did not slow down the truck, so we realized that just shooting out the tires on this truck was not going to stop it.
Jesus! This guy's a madman! And it was looking like this could go on forever, until a SWAT team was called in to put an end to the hot pursuit. And ultimately, Bernice was arrested and sentenced to 99 years behind bars.
99 is
nuts.
crazy.
But that's still not as crazy as how one man decided to take the wildest joyride ever in a tank.
35-year-old Sean Nelson.
Man, I'm finna wake up, steal a tank. That's how I'm feeling. I'm finna just wake up, steal a tank, go on a rampage, probably end my life in the end. Yeah.
Steals an M6 military tank from a local armory and takes it on a tour of destruction.
Dang, the
See,
tank
Sean
did
was living
that
the
to the
American
car.
dream, but when life started falling apart, he found a different way to put his military training to use.
A man who reportedly had emotional and financial problems got a hold of an army tank last evening and took it on a wild ride.
How do you get a hold of an army tank? I can just imagine. Hey, Robert, you locked the tank last night, right? You made sure you locked it, right? Yeah, I did, John. I did. I locked it. All right, just making sure. I don't want any problems. Have a good night.
Through the streets of San Diego, crushing everything in his path.
And on May 17th, 1995, Sean went on a rampage through the streets of San Diego. I mean, things got so ugly that multiple law enforcement units had to step in, including the San Diego Police, California Highway Patrol, and even the military. This man went crazy.
He's running over fire hydrants. You got hydrants that are blowing water in the air.
The tank plows through the neighborhood. The driver hell-bent on destruction.
And they couldn't do anything because, like, The tank is bulletproof and stuff. And he got a whole rocket on the tank.
Just as I got out in the driveway, he ran over my truck. He took out the telephone poles over there and he headed down the street and ran over that blue car right there.
Yeah. And by the end of it all, Sean had done some serious damage, leaving the city with over $1 million in property damage, making it one of the craziest incidents in San Diego history. Damn, now that's tragic. But Marvin Heemeyer was straight up psycho, because when this man got fed up with his small mountain town, he decided to take matters into his own hands with an unstoppable armored bulldozer.
It started just after 3 o'clock on yesterday afternoon. In all, between 10 and 15 buildings were damaged or destroyed, including the town hall, the library, and the newspaper building.
The sheriff in Granby says that Marvin Heemeyer was behind the wheel during a 90-minute rampage in that fortified bulldozer.
See, Marvin was just your average muffler shop owner in Granby, Colorado. But after years of battling with the town over zoning issues that hurt his business, Heemeyer had finally had enough. So
dang, why the bullet's so big?
Transforming a regular bulldozer into an 85-ton armored beast. I'm talking full-blown tank mode, reinforced with concrete walls, bulletproof glass, and even security cameras. And on June 4th, 2004, Heemeyer plowed through Granby, tearing through buildings connected to those he believed wronged him, causing over $7 million in damages.
$7 million? He got a whole armored truck. He need to be in the military.
That's crazy. But not as crazy as these restaurants. Because what if I told you some of them are literally killing people? Yeah, from a diner dishing out literal heart attacks to...
Okay, that's the end of the video. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually crazy. Like, that actually had me stunned, especially that last one. That man built a whole armored tank, a homemade armored tank. Nah, that's actually wild, man. And that's gonna do it for the end of this video. Just one of those quick and easy reaction videos, and not too much really happened throughout it. I mean, plain and simple, crazy police chases. But yeah, other than that, it was really nothing for real. But I really hope y'all enjoyed watching. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
I got my drugs, I love my rocks. I spend so much time alone all by myself, I don't want you around me. I bought a Rolls Royce truck, I don't give a fuck if you hate me, if you love me.